Hi guys, the usual gammon stood up in the House of Commons on Wednesday and ranted and raved about asylum seekers, or what they prefer to call illegal migrants. But here Sammy Wilson of the DUP was attempting to kiss the behind of the government, which is a common occurrence for the DUP for some reason, considering that the Tories threw this unionist party under a bus more times than not. Anyway, Sammy Wilson had his own solution to the problem of people crossing the English Channel in boats. Have a listen to what it is.
Unlike some of those who are criticising the government today, we have supported most of the measures which the government has brought forward in the past, though we do understand that there are genuine asylum seekers who do need help. In my own constituency just last weekend, I met many from Ukraine who are grateful for what this country has done for them. Though the ministers almost every year come with a new plan to deal with this problem, and yet the problem gets worse all the time. The numbers are increasing and the frustration is increasing as well. Would the Minister not agree with me that one of the ways of stopping people coming the dangerous route they're coming at present, giving revenue to criminal gangs and stopping priority being dealt with for real asylum seekers would be to ensure that those who enter this country illegally are not allowed to apply for asylum in the first place?
Is he really that stupid? This is a legitimate question. Is Sammy Wilson really that stupid? Now, it's interesting how he mentioned about Ukrainians here. How did the Ukrainians get into the UK? How did they make an asylum claim? Now, when some of them were arriving in Calais, they presumed, well, I arrive in Calais and then I travel into the UK. I travel into England from there. They were told to go to Paris. They were told to go to Paris so they would not be mixed up with other asylum seekers. You know, ones that people like Sammy Wilson and the Tories didn't want coming in. But what routes can people take? He's talking about, we have to turn people away who are making a claim for asylum. That's breaking UN conventions the UK has signed up to. Now, I know some of the Tories want to break international law in a limited and specific way, and the DUP are fully behind that. But when it comes to UN conventions on human rights and asylum seekers, it's not legitimate to refuse someone's claim if they've arrived crossing the channel. And, I don't even know why we're arguing about this, because 80% of asylum cases are processed and the claim is successful. They move on to refugee status. So why are we arguing that people need to be told, well, if you cross the sea, you have to, your claim is automatically invalid? This makes no sense whatsoever. Anyway, let's hear what the Minister had to say.
Yeah. Well, the Honourable Gentleman makes a very important point there. And we have already taken action through the Nationality and Borders Act, but my right honourable friend, the Home Secretary, and I are reviewing our legal framework to ensure that it meets the scale of the challenge that we're currently facing. And if we conclude that further steps are necessary, he can be assured that we will take them and will do so urgently. I think he makes a very strong and compelling case that...
No, he doesn't. He's talking out of his behind. He doesn't know what the hell he's talking about.
There should not be a route to a life in the UK if you choose to come here illegally.
Then how are people supposed to come in? If you have closed the gate for people to enter legally, then what is the alternative? And as I said, why are we talking about this? This is a non-issue, because the majority of people are successful in their claim for asylum, including people who have crossed the channel. This is just a political football. This is an attempt to keep the racists and bigots on board by appearing tough. And, Sammy Wilson saying, I met with refugees from Ukraine. How did they get in? Oh, it was via a safe route. And surely somebody could have asked Sammy Wilson, who was there, well, why aren't there other safe routes? Does he know? Does he not know? What is the problem? Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think about all of this. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.